Thank you.
So I know you love having this practice time. How do you feel like it's benefiting you guys at this point?
I think it's great. You know, I know the players are kind of tired of beating up on each other. You know, but I'm a firm believer. If you can, make this environment tougher and going against the same guys that know exactly what's coming, it's going to be a lot easier come game time. I just believe in it against most teams in the NBA. You know, so our guys are done. Man, I told our guys today, I got to take my hat off to them. They're doing a heck of a job, trying to stay locked in, trying to do the right thing, playing hard. I thought at this point, watching us get up and down, I thought it'd be a lot more sloppy than what it is. You know, I'm still amazed at us only having 7 turnovers in our last game when we played all 20 guys. You know, so I got to give our group credit.
That might be a preseason record.
Maybe, yeah. Especially when you play all 20 guys, for sure.
Are you surprised at all about the energy level kind of remaining high at this point? Because, I mean, you get a long gap here in between games.
Yeah, again, I said that. I think I said it to you guys yesterday. I don't know. Did I talk to you guys yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. But, we had a day off, I think, before that. And, I mean, that was one of the best off-day, next-day practices that I've been a part of, So, again, I give the group credit. They're trying to bring it every day. And for me, it just shows that we're trying to embrace one of our core values, which is a competitive spirit. Everybody's trying to be competitive in everything that we do, and that's helping bring the energy that we need to have a good practice.
Mike, where are you guys at health-wise?
Where
are you guys at health-wise with your team? Is everyone 100% at this point?
Yeah. Rashawn had a stomach issue, and he didn't practice today. Other than that, everybody's been practicing, knock on wood.
Are you kind of surprised that the guys haven't hit a wall yet? Because, I mean, I remember talking at Media Day, Herder was saying, always energy the first day, but, even just a few days in, you kind of start to hit a wall possibly. Are you surprised that hasn't happened much?
Yeah, a little bit, and I also, I got to give my staff has done a heck of a job trying to mix things up in practice and bringing the juice and helping these guys along too. And then you got to give Jazz, our medical performance group, a lot of credit because, they're taking care of their bodies and they're making sure that they're ready to go every time we're out on the floor practicing because we're going hard. Our guys are going hard, and I think they're learning and gaining a lot from going hard like this every day. And so we'll scale back tomorrow. I told the guys we're not going to have any contact tomorrow, and it's going to be a short, crisp practice, and then we'll get out. And so, again, everybody involved, they're doing a heck of a job.
Coach, you talked about the 3 staples on offense that you emphasize, and that is one pace, spacing, and automatic. What are some of the staples that you plan to instill on defensive end, and how do you plan on having the players truly buy in your philosophy?
Well, I mean, we have a few staples. It's not just pace, but it's spacing. It's pace, spacing, playing in the .5, which is getting off the ball, ball reversals, and then paint touches. And there's a lot of ways to get paint touches, not just by the dribble, but if a guy cuts, we want him cutting to score. Because if you cut hard to score, you're going to draw the defense in. If you set a pick and roll and you dive hard, you're going to draw the defense in. And all you're doing is helping your teammates out. And so we have 5 staples, those 5 staples that I talked to you about. And we try to stress them as much as we can. And, watching film, talking about them every day, drilling them, and making sure offensively that we put some stuff in that promotes those staples is what we believe will help our entire group continue to grow in that area.
Mike, you, 2 more guys. Last year you did an interview when you were with the Warriors, and you kind of explained how defensively you guys wanted to funnel the ball to where the help was on the sides and the baseline and not give up the middle. Are you putting in some similar ideas here now?
Yeah, and one of these days after training camp, I'll take you all out on the floor and walk you through a few things. I'm going to walk you through a few things because if somebody breaks a leg or something like that, I don't want none of y'all suing me. All right, so we'll walk you through some things so you get a better feel of what we're trying to do offensively and defensively. But yes, we always, and we're not funneling at baseline. we're keeping the ball on the sideline. And if we keep the ball on the sideline, you have two extra defenders. You have the sideline as an extra defender, and then you have the baseline as an extra defender. So our help is built in that area, and so if our guys can continue to grasp that concept, we'll be a pretty good team defensive unit.
Mike, I know you talked a lot about position battles. Have you really seen those kind of ramp up with the amount of practices you guys have had so far?
Yeah, I tell you what, man, it's competitive. It's competitive out there, and everybody is making our job hard. You know, they're making our job real hard, and as a coaching staff, that's all you can ask for, and that's all you can hope for. So, again, I give a lot of credit to all of our guys coming into camp and playing at the level that they're playing at. But like we all been saying, it's sustaining it too. So, knock on wood, hopefully we'll continue going forward.
All right, thank you guys. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.